Well, we're up here at the top of the cable car that goes from Borjomi up to the top of the hill, and I wanted everyone to realize that where Tanya is standing is a special rose that I had installed just before we came, so that it would be for her. And this is the Rose of Borjomi, a la Tanya.
Aw, thank you, Jay.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's a beautiful rose.
Okay, good.
And what a wonderful way to start our day.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It is.
May I give you a kiss?
Oh, yes. I don't know if it... Oh, yes, I think... There it goes. Okay.
I feel like I'm being hugged all the time here. You know,
It really is a beautiful area, and Borjomi is the home of the famous Borjomi water, which is mineral water with a little bit of a salty taste to it, but supposedly has lots of health-giving properties, and lots of people come here to visit and stay for 2 weeks and go to the thermal baths, and it's a spa town. And anyway, it's very interesting. This morning we're just outside of Borjomi, and we're in a wooded area that is dedicated to this Russian monk who lived in the 18th century. And there is it's just so peaceful. Maybe you can hear the birds singing. And there's a stone here that that is a piece of should be a piece of a stone that he was, I can't remember, he was buried under or something. Anyway, but the point is that if you make a wish and write it down on a piece of paper and put it under the stone, then presumably that will eventually come true. And there are all these legends about this monk, and he lived in Russia in a little cabin that was just like that. And he lived with a bear, and supposedly was a very, very pious and very famous monk in Russia. And there's a big portrait of him over here by a well. And there he is. Here is inside the cabin. I don't know if you can see it, but here's a painting of the famous monk and his bear. I'm going to ask Nika once again, what was the name of the monk?
The Serapime Saroveli.
One more time.
Serapime Saroveli. He was living in Russia.
Serapi. Okay.
In a forest.
There you go. Thank you. And in the same area in the forest is a convent. And there are a number of nuns who live here. And it's very, very quiet right now. So either they are asleep, which I doubt at 9:35 in the morning. They're probably either praying or going about their chores. Fascinating. Okay, Tanya and I, of course, are always out for another adventure, and today we are going to be rafting. This is not whitewater rafting, but we're going to be going down the Martvili Canyon, which is supposed to be absolutely beautiful. And our crew here is getting all excited. Let's just take a look here at a little bit of what we have in store. Very beautiful. I guess we're going to go sit down and see how we do. So here we are floating down the Martvili Canyon. And there's fish here, little birds. It's quite nice. Here's the lovely Tanya right behind me. Here's some folks in front of us. Yes, let's see if we can overtake them. Very pretty. How's it going, Tanya?
It's lovely. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, good.
It's nice and cool in here.
Oh, excellent. Here we are. It looks like it's a little bit of a bottleneck going through the canyon here. Our captain looked like he was yelling at somebody. I'm not sure what's going on. Here's a rope. Okay, I bet. Well, that was it for the excitement of the boat excursion. You know, I can't really say that it was thrill a minute, but the canyon is quite pretty. As you can see, and obviously there's a lot of other boaters here. I honestly can't remember what we paid for this. I'm sure it wasn't much, and I'm sure that's was probably, I think it was about $5 or something, so it's, you know, the Grand Canyon it's not, but that's okay. And there's some other folks there who are just enjoying themselves. Hello! Here's quite a group. This guy looks really good. Hello!
Ahoy there!
Ahoy! It's, you know, you always find lots of friends here in Georgia. Okay, so I think that's about it. Now we're going to be getting close to where we dis. So throughout the former Soviet Union, there are a number of Soviet murals, and they still exist in a lot of different former Soviet republics. And here is one just outside of Kutaisi, and let's take a look at it. I just happened to see it as we were driving along, and here it looks like there's a woman. She's got a telephone in her hand, so this must be signifying some progress. She's looks like a country woman. She got sort of a country style dress. And then here's three dudes that are carrying some big pipe or something along. They have work boots on, so they're look like workmen. And then there's a wheel, and then there's these two guys. I don't know, there's all sorts of hands going on there. I'm not really sure what's happening there. All of these things are kind of open to interpretation. Here's a guy who is climbing a utility pole. I don't know if you can see that. And here are some other guys with some wheels, some industrial type wheels. Another woman there, she looks like she's kind of waving there with her hand or acting very coquettish. And here are some other guys and a woman. I don't know whether they have work boots on too. So, you know, who can be sure what's really happening? There you go. These things remain intact, and they're all over the former Soviet Union. I just love it.